Hi guys, welcome back. This is Fairy Light One, aka Jenny, for A Different Pretty. Basically, first of all, I'm so sorry that I've not been around. I've also said this on my normal channel as well. I had been horrendously busy, and just recently I have finally had a little slip and I finally have some time, and I really didn't want to not be involved with A Different Pretty, and Pam has got in touch with me and I've said sorry so many times, and I hope you guys can forgive me and let me join in as usual, because I really have missed it and it was so out of order of me to just leave it, but I was just so busy. But anyway, I'm back on track, and this week we're starting with frugal ideas for Christmas, which is extremely helpful because it's always awesome to hear what other people's ideas are. So I'm going to start this week off. I don't think anyone else has done any of these videos yet. So, anyhow, obviously the first thing is making your own presents for people. So, for example, this year I've made a couple of cushions, and these were some scraps of fabric that I had laying around. And that's the back, that's the front. So it's a bit of a patchwork, and then inside it's got some beans and you know, like just pearl barley kind of beans. And I just poured over some oils and I mixed it all together and left it in a bowl for a day so that it really infuses with the beans. Made a little separate bag and put it inside so that this pillow smells really yummy, and then just stuffed it. And these take about, what, 10 minutes or so to zip up on the sewing machine, and about 5 more minutes to just, this is just sewn on little heart sort of thing. Maybe not great, but so I've made a few of these, and I've given one to my mum already just because I said that she could have it and test it out for me. And then obviously I make my little jewellery bits and little monster toys, so they're great for kids. And so handmade is a very easy place to go. Second of all is obviously, not obviously actually, I don't know if anybody else really does this as much, but what I do to be a huge skinflint is just wait until the sales, and I don't just go half price, I go 75% off. And then I'll buy loads of stuff, and I use it for birthdays and the next Christmas after, throughout the year. So I'll think about who I'm buying for and then buy them a gift that they could use throughout the year. So obviously I won't buy any packaging that has snowflakes or snowmen on. It's usually just smelly stuff anyway, which you can pick up really cheaply. Actually, I've got a couple that's sitting around here. Like I picked these up for the kids, and there's always sales throughout the whole year. So as soon as I see something, pick it up and I just store it away. These I think I picked up for about 25p each. These were from Boots, and they were the kids' lip glosses. So I picked up loads of these and have given them to like nieces and all the little girls in my family. And then another example is I got a big bunch of these soaps a couple of weeks back, and they went down from I think they even went down even further. It says 40% off, but I don't even think I paid that. I think I paid like £1.50 for these. Well, they were supposed to be about £7 to begin with. And these are really cute. They're little soaps on a rope. So what I'll do, I just buy a bunch of them and just store them away again. So if you think about who you're buying for throughout the year, and keep an eye. You need to be on top of when the sales are actually as well. I know when the sales are going to start, or I'll use online forums for shops and, you know, good deals to find out when they think that the sales will be starting. And I know that it seems really cheap, but do you know what? You save so much money. I think I paid about £50, and I got a ton of stuff that I could use for presents the whole year through, and I've still got stuff left over. It's the same with birthdays and Christmas cards as well. What I'll do, as soon as I see them for like 25-50p, I'll pick up a bunch of them, and then I've got backup for cards as well. So that's another idea. I'm also going to show you a little bit to do with wrapping as well. I love wrapping presents, and I like them being a bit different. Every year I do sort of like a different sort of theme. If you want really unusual tags, that's my kind of thing that I like doing. A couple of years back, IKEA, they sell the big packs of baubles, and usually before Christmas they go down to dirt cheap prices. I think I got a pack of 100 different shaped baubles, hearts, stars, everything, for about £2, and I used a bauble for each tag, so I just used glitter pen and just wrote the name on, and they were really popular that year, and I still see them on my friends' Christmas trees now, where they've taken the tag off and saved it and put it on their Christmas tree, so it's kind of named, which I think is really lovely, in the fact that they get to keep it and reuse it as well. Then the year after, I used Christmas crackers, and you can get little ones with like the really small ones you can put on the Christmas tree. I don't know if you can get them in America. I'm sure you can. They're like little mini ones, and basically they had a little toy inside, a little hat, and a joke as well, like a typical Christmas cracker, but just a miniature one. And on that side of that, I wrote their name as well, so that was a gift tag. And obviously it was really fun when you got your present, because not only did you get your present, but you got a kind of little surprise in the cracker as well. And so they were really cool. And on my boyfriend's, actually, I got a bunch of the we can pick up the little fairy lights from the pound shop, or I'm sure you can pick them up from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever. And I used the line of them because they were battery operated, and I put them on my boyfriend's, and I wrote Scott out of the fairy lights, and you could turn it on and it spelt Scott. It was so cute. My boyfriend was well impressed. Anyhow, this year I've gone pretty simple, and something that can be sort of reused as well. I saw these little pegs, and they got little Santas on, and I think you get I'm not sure how many is in there, but you get a really big pack, and these were £1. These are from a company called Tiger, which is a really new shop to us. But basically, and then I bought just economy red discs, the gift tags. I think they were like 30p for 20 out of Tesco's. And then my gift wrap I picked up last year for about 25p, and I think I've wrapped up most of my presents. And I just put a little string around the edge and attached my little peg with the person's name on them. So I think that was quite cute this year. Something a little bit different. So it doesn't matter how much money you have to spend. It's nice that someone's put the thought in making a gift tag as well, instead of just using a typical, not boring one, because you can get some really pretty ones, but they cost a fortune sometimes. So something that's a bit unique and something really pretty kind of means more than spending more sometimes as well. So it doesn't matter what the item is, as long as you give it with love, and even just putting in thought. It doesn't matter how much the item costs, as long as it's relevant to the person that you're buying it for. It really makes such a difference, because if you give somebody that's not really interested in soap, it kind of shows that you've not paid attention to them. But if you knew that they like reading, even if you got them just a gift voucher, they would be so much more appreciative than actually buying a stupid present of soap because they won't like it, as an example. So just thinking about the present really does mean more than money itself as well. And I've received a few, and don't get me wrong, I'm not like, oh my god, they didn't even think about me, but it really makes such a difference when someone has, and they thought about your person, and they've gone out and bought you a present especially, and it really makes you feel warm inside. So anyway, I hope some of these tips has helped you or inspired you, perhaps not for this year, but maybe for next year. But anyway guys, it's nice to be back, and I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoy my film. See you guys.